The biggest news of this weekend came from the New York Giants when they announced that they will be benching Daniel Jones and promoting Tommy DeVito as their starting quarterback. I think the first and loudest thought in my mind is, what the hell took so long? Now, I've heard a bunch of people. I've heard Eric Mangini. I've heard Rex Ryan. I've heard Mike Tannenbaum. I've heard Dan Orlowski, Ryan Clark, Marcus Spears, the great Mina Kynes. I've heard Nick Wright, Colin Cowherd. I've heard it all. And I do think that Daniel Jones is possibly closer to his best season than he is his worst season. I know Colin Cowherd likes to do this real estate analogy. Take out a real estate agent's best year and worst year, and that's pretty much what their average is. I do think that Daniel Jones is possibly closer to his best year than he was his worst year. Remember, Daniel Jones did break his neck, and he's been with an organization in the Giants that hasn't been good since Eli Manning. They have mismanaged so much. They have mismanaged so much potential. It is crazy. They haven't really given him an offensive line. And the weapons that they did give him, they also took away from him due to poor management. Now, a lot of it was because they prioritized Daniel Jones over that talent, which was a grave mistake. But that's where we're at. I said what took so long because if you look at Daniel Jones, he hasn't been great. Now, yes, you can say it's because of the stuff that's been around him, but we're still here. And as currently constructed, he has not been great. He's not been good. He's been a bottom 5 quarterback. But it also reeks of incompetent organizations. Again, I'm not saying that an organization once incompetent, always incompetent. I'm not saying an organization can't be a great organization and then never turn to incompetence. The Giants have had some great years, bro. The Giants used to be a juggernaut. But a lot of the decisions from the front office that obviously trickles down to the team or trickles down to the roster is why they're here. Prioritizing, and I said this when it happened, I understand that it's a quarterback-driven league, quote unquote. And I understand that you want to make sure your quarterback is happy, but you should always prioritize your best player, which the Giants did not do. And you let Saquon Barkley not only walk for nothing, you let him go to your divisional rival in the Eagles. And now he's looking like the Super Bowl piece that they've been missing. And the person that you chose him over is now benched. Again, you can say it's because it's more of the organization that failed Daniel Jones. Cool. Daniel Jones did look okay, really good in college. I got it. But whether it was the organization or not, we're here. And Daniel Jones hasn't been nearly as good to have a consistent starting spot. And now he's been benched. Yeah. You know what's crazy? Imagine if they kept Saquon Barkley and made this decision. You would have been still better because you have Saquon Barkley now with Tommy DeVito. It's crazy. Yeah. It just shows you. This man got fired on his day off. It just shows you, like, I don't think Brian Daboll's a bad coach. I just think that this is a situation that's been a lot of decisions. It's kind of, we talk about Jerry Jones and how much he has a thumb on the Dallas Cowboys. Well, the Mara family, same thing. It's just not as loud when we talk about the Giants. It's just not, clearly it's not as loud as Jerry Jones. And we've seen recent success or more recent success with the Giants than we've seen with the Dallas Cowboys. But a lot of the front office decisions, a lot of them, from draft picks to trades to contract negotiations, a lot of that decision has essentially derailed a once promising franchise. And now, Daniel Jones, whether you can say it's his fault or the organization's fault, now Daniel Jones is yet another poster child to dysfunction. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.